What's up? Welcome in to the CF After Dark post game show after Iowa State takes down the Central Florida Knights 87-57. The Cyclones are back on track. I'm Matthias. With me is Levi, the mustache Tom, and Sean. What's up, fellas? How are we? Do we feel better?
We've already got multiple. We've already got a free time.
Was he chained in the first place?
Tom is muted. He needs to figure it
Tom,
out.
you are muted.
Yes.
Tom is not going to beat any of the prisoner allegations by him being just muted.
Yeah, he gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can't.
Tom, after you clean your cage, you can come out.
Yeah.
Tom stays in the cage until Iowa State wins the Final Four.
Did he? Are you back in now?
Tom,
Blink twice if you're safe.
You're still muted. Tom. Oh my god. Timothy,
just unmute yourself.
Restart your StreamYard and get back in here.
Just get back.
Restart it all.
Oh my god.
Hey, the Cyclones won a basketball game, boys.
Cyclones won a basketball game.
Is that what you were talking about?
Something like that.
Where is our IT person?
Aiden,
get on this.
Aiden, clip that. Aiden's still not here.
How about now, Tom? Okay, bye. See you later. Anyways,
later. All right.
The Joshua Jefferson got another triple dub. Milan scored a ton of more points again. And the Cyclones got back on track. A much-needed victory after a 2-game losing streak, which felt like a lot longer than 2 games. I will add it. I will say that right now.
Oh, it absolutely did. That was, I mean, the Kansas game sucked, but it was just kind of like, yeah, you're on the road of Allen Fieldhouse. It's hard to get mad about really any loss at Allen Fieldhouse, even a bad one. But I mean, the loss in Cincinnati sucked because you were never really in the game, or it never felt like it. And I mean, you got close a couple times, but then as soon as that, then they go on their little run. But Cincinnati's not a good basketball team. They're not a tournament team. And that's a game you should win on the road. And it just sucked. So I think I tweeted out this, this game. It's like when that moment after Thanksgiving when you let your belt go a little bit after you eat about 10 pounds of turkey and green bean casserole. And it's just a nice relief to feel like, oh, you know what? We are still really good basketball team.
We finally took a poop, and now we're ready to roll again.
Finally took a big fat dump, and now you're just ready to go take a nap, watch some football.
I don't even know why I'm here. You guys just go ahead and roll
the thing with Levi and I, he doesn't shut up, and then I just chime in, and it's hey, thanks Lance Armstrong's left nut for the $5.
Thank you. Lance Armstrong's left nut is a loyal follower of this show.
What about his right one?
Well, he doesn't have the right one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's right.
How do we get one of the AHF signs? So, good question. We sold them. What now? 5 years ago?
Years ago.
Well, a long time ago. We could probably find a way to bring them back, but currently, there's really no way to find them unless you know somebody that has one and they're willing to sell you one.
Everybody tweet at Chris Williams right now and say, bring back the AHF signs.
But I'm guessing we could probably find a way to bring those back. We have resources now, and I don't have to do everything myself for selling stuff.
Austin sounds like he might be unaware of what AHF stands for.
Interesting. Well, Austin, AHF stands for Actually Helping Farmers, which goes back to an old, it originated with an old, Wide Right 90 Light article, basically talking about how Iowa's ANF, America Needs Farmers thing, is a bunch of bullshit. And because they don't have an ag program, they don't do anything, they do nothing for farmers. Back in the 80s, they raised a bunch of money because they were the visible football program. But long story short, it's basically long story short, it's basically just it's a shot at Iowa for being a bunch of hypocrites and all that stuff. So we went with AHF, and there was a long time ago, they made AHF shirts because the original logo was the circle logo that looked just like Iowa's ANF logo, but it was just AHF. It was clearly parody. They sold shirts with it and everything. But the University of Iowa issued a cease and desist to essentially get them to stop selling it, which is ultimately was a bullshit one because parody is explicitly covered on the First Amendment and all this, and by tons and tons of case law. But we didn't have the resources to fight it, so we just stopped it. And then eventually we created this new logo, which I also really like. And then sold those wood carvings and all that, and then this logo too. Iowa State made us stop selling this one. Iowa made us stop selling that one.
About Drake, did Drake or you and I say anything?
I don't have anything for Drake because they don't matter.
They haven't got after the anal yet.
We should let's make a wood carving that says anal.
All right,
honestly,
Tom, are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Tom's here, everybody.
All right,
I was trying to say at the beginning that I wasn't on the last two and we lost the last two games, but I couldn't because you guys cut my feed. So
oh, we cut your feed.
yeah.
So now you're pinning everything on us. It
That's
sounds
correct.
like you could have signed up for the last two.
That's
no,
true.
I was at the game and I had to work Saturday.
Well, so but it's
That's a great way to just deflect
Sounds like-
responsibility for you causing Iowa State to lose a bunch of
Sounds
basketball
like,
games.
Matthias, you weren't locked in
Tom-
on the schedule. You're too worried about the Bears losing.
Tom. What is your record at Allen Fieldhouse?
0-2, but we're due.
And
We're
never
due.
fucking go to Allen Fieldhouse
Yeah,
again.
don't
You're
fucking
banned.
go ever again.
Yeah, I'm never touching that place again.
Tom's
That place
listen.
sucks.
Tom's at the Vegas buddies trip portion of the night where he's at the blackjack table by himself at 2 a.m. Three empty vodka Red Bulls sitting next to him. Everyone else is like, Tom, just come to bed. Like you're down $6,000. Like don't make this any worse. And Tom's like, no. This hand. This is the one right
This
here.
is the one. I've been counting these cards all night.
Yep.
All right, you two basketball junkies. How do we feel about after this evening's basketball contest? Good.
Sean?
Fine.
Wait, fine? Fuck you, Sean. What do you mean fine?
I mean, I was, yeah, that's it. All right. Good show. We'll catch you guys next week. Take care. And we'll see you guys later. No, if you want my true analysis, at a 30-point wins nothing to scoff at, especially in the Big 12. I think you did basically the exact opposite of everything you did at Cincinnati, which was you had a great start. Your defensive intensity was even better. You trapped, you forced turnovers, had points off turnovers, you had live ball turnovers. You shot the ball fine, and the ball moved side to side on offense in the half court. So one thing that I noticed in particular is, I don't know if you guys caught this, they pulled Buchanan out of the low post considerably more than they did so at Cincinnati. So
Yeah.
Buchanan was initiating quite a bit from the top of the key, which is what we saw at the beginning part of the year. That opens up stuff for Jefferson underneath, gives him more room to maneuver, and also keeps people from doubling off. Buchanan can also set off-ball screens, so people would say, well, we can just sag off Buchanan. Well, he's not just throwing the ball into the low post and then standing there. So all in all, what a bounce back, what a comeback. Every way that you slice it and dice it, just a completely different team than what we saw on Saturday.
For me, it was the start. Like Cincy, it was an okay 4 minutes, but then after that, they went on that big run. I think it was 17-5 or 17-3. But for us today, first 3 plays all went through Milan. He didn't get an opportunity to shoot it the first 2 times. Third one, he cashed 3. I love that. The first 3 plays going through him. And then Joshua Jefferson, steal, transition, bucket off of turnovers. Followed with that, a Buchanan offensive rebound and 1, and then made the free throw. Those were our first 3 buckets. And that is everything we need in a game. So I love that start. And that kind of just carried over to the entire game. Bull getting 2 fouls was huge because I thought Buchanan got a little more confidence. But yeah.
One thing I think was Buchanan, I think only played 19 minutes.
Correct.
Which I like because it keeps him fresher and it helps him from not eating too much foul trouble and all that. But I think what we also saw today too was we saw some good run with a small ball lineup that I think we will see more, especially as the tournament comes around, where you've got Taman, Taman, Milan, Jefferson, Bateman, and I think was Toure the other one. Basically, a big small ball lineup with 4 guards. And that one you have 4 shooters because if you take Blake Buchanan off the floor and put Bateman on, you get 4 shooters there. Which that frees up everything else. But in general, though, one thing that was nice to see is that no matter what lineup was in, they did a really nice job moving the ball. And they did a nice job moving off the ball, moving without the ball. Because the last couple games, when Iowa State is bottoming out, when the offense is not moving, when the game is not going well, they have a tendency to sit in this ISO ball or to just run these like little 2-man game things, which like sometimes are fine if you have like really like high end, if both of those guys are really, really great players. But when you're not forcing, 60% of the defense to move and they can just sit in their spot, that makes offense a lot harder. And I was glad to see more of this stuff, lots more backdoor cuts. We saw Bateman hit a couple of those. Bateman scored on a couple of those. Torres scored on a couple backdoor cuts. Lots of those, lots of off-ball movement. And I thought that kept things that kept them from getting bogged down in that really slow ISO ball thing that just is just not what this team is built to do. And I was really encouraged to see that.
22 assists on 33 made field goals. Go ahead.
That's excellent. Because I think, was it against Kansas or Cincinnati? It was like 1 assist on 22, or it was like 1 assist on 20 made field goals. It was something stupid. Like it was some terrible number. But, the ball kept moving around. And another thing, too, is that Joshua Jefferson did a much better job of letting the game come to him and not forcing stuff early.
Yep.
Not forcing on bad shots, not trying to do too much in the lane, not dribbling too much in the lane. He did a nice job playing in his sweet spot, which is really attacking from the perimeter and doing his damage, at the block or on the outside of the 3-point line, all that stuff too. So
yeah, that's what was going to be my biggest takeaway was Jefferson not forcing the game and not forcing the action throughout this one, and he just really let the game come to him, and it turned into a triple-double, which they said it on the post-game show according to Tom, but this is the first Iowa State player ever to have multiple triple-doubles in a single season. So,
which that surprised me. I kind of would have thought.
Do you know the list? I can get a couple of them. I used to have them memorized.
Wait for multiple triple-doubles in the same season?
Any triple double.
There's only Tyrese definitely had one. Yep. Monte had one.
Yep.
Did Burton have one?
No.
Did Jeff Grayer have one?
I don't think so.
Royce White.
Royce White had to have. We say Royce White had to have. So Royce, Monte, Tyrese, Jefferson.
I think we're missing one.
Is it a modern player or older?
Yeah.
Did you know what?
Scott Christopherson.
No. It did. It wasn't George. There's no way George had one. No,
I don't think Kane got one.
No,
I was close a couple of times.
Did Melvin Edgem have one?
No, I think it was Kane. So if he was close, that was the one I was listening.
Oh, Lipsy against the Paul.
Had one. Yeah,
Jackson with the clutch.
Lipsy's had one. We're all stupid.
This Jackson guy's pretty smart. I wonder if he does this for a living.
Yeah. He should get a job with Cyclone Fanatic.
Yeah, that sounds like a great career move on his part.
Make that happen.
Aiden, hire him.
Aiden's still not here.
Anyways, it's a really short list of triple doubles. So the fact that he was able to get in a 30-point dub is excellent. And also, advanced analytics for you. Listen to this.
Chat saying Melvin had one.
I feel like Melvin had to have had a triple. I'm going to look this up.
You look it up. Just listen to my advanced analytics here real quick. Okay. Iowa State 2-0 when Joshua Jefferson has triple doubles, which again is not. I'm just saying it's there's a clear correlation that we should look into and explore more. Tom, maybe that's something to take offline.
That's some big brain shit right there, Sean.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, go ahead. Counter that, nerds.
Curtis Stinson. Had one. Curtis Stinson had a triple double against Colorado. Jamal Tinsley had one against Missouri.
Tinsley had one, really.
Tinsley was an underrated rebounder.
Melvin didn't have one?
Tinsley was an underrated rebounder.
Stinson had one?
Yeah, he had 24, 10, and 10 against Colorado in 06.
Woo!
At
See,
Colorado?
you young guns don't remember how good Curtis Stinson was. Dude
No,
could ball.
He was great.
Tom was
That's
4 years old when that dude was in college.
all I'm saying is Wayne Morgan played a 2-3 zone, so he's just out to pasture in my book.
Austin
Yeah.
says Iowa State is 2-0 when putting the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sean is the brains of After Dark.
Yep.
I don't know.
He's the one
Go
brain.
ahead.
We're all sharing it.
I mean,
So he was good on the NIT team. Does anybody know who they lost to in the NIT?
Rutgers next.
And do you know who who their star player was?
Rutgers.
Oh my God.
This is a ball knowers question. Is if you remember who Rutgers' leading scorer was?
I remember crying after we lost.
Yeah, it's because Rutgers fucking broke our heart.
Baby, you big baby.
What's his? Give me the first name because I want to see if I can get. the last.
There's no way I'm giving you his first name.
Lance Armstrong's left
Just
nut says
it's
it
just
was
like
LeBron.
John.
Oh yeah, it was LeBron.
John.
No, it was not.
Quincy Acey went to Baylor. Pewter family.
So actually, the Peter family is on the right tractor. His name is Quincy Doobie. Quincy Doobie was Rutgers'
Quincy
leading scorer that
Doobie.
night. He went off. He had like 30 points.
Not that this has anything to do with the basketball game, but Pete Thamel just broke the news that the Big 12 title football game is moving to Friday night.
Friday night, yeah, I think that's the right move. Then you don't have to. Then I mean, one daytime conference title games are unserious.
I think it's awesome because now it's just not at 11. Like that just sucks for everybody involved.
Daytime like conference title games are unserious. That's like when you see like the Ohio Valley play their conference title game a week before everybody else. Like unserious.
How much did the CBS music for you guys get you hard today?
8 out of 10.
Just 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like I was a full 10. Bricked up.
From 6 to
That
9.
in the broadcast booth too. Those guys do tournament games, and they're pretty. I like them for the most.
Yeah, that was a
part.
good crew. That was a good crew.
Lavin lets it go.
Yeah.
He tells it how it is.
My only
So I like
qualm was with the color guy. What's his name?
Steve Lappin.
Yeah, Steve Lavin. Yeah, so he my only qualm was he said that right now I would say it's a 3 or a 4 seed.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That wasn't.
No. At worst, they're a 2 seed.
Our friend at ESPN has us as a 3 seed right now.
Joe Lunardi can go suck my ass. I don't care, man. This is January, dude.
Lunardi's in the bottom tier of bracketologists in terms of correctness every year. So it's,
Well, I mean, look at
he's just the most famous.
look at any major like ESPN numbers guy, and look at how many of them people take seriously.
Numbers guy.
Numbers.
What was it? Was it last year or 2 years ago? He was like popping up in a game, and he said he was going to bed at like 9 o'clock on like one of like the biggest Saturdays. That's when like I lost it all for him because I'm like, you can't do that, dude.
Unserious.
Maybe he was up at 3 a.m., Tom.
Watching the Bears lose? Maybe. I don't know.
Bears don't lose at 3 a.m. We lose at 8 p.m. Kind of like the Packers.
Prime time.
We didn't lose. We ran out of time.
Only lose when it matters.
Yeah, everyone's watching when the lights are brightest.
Whoops. All gas, no breakfast. So your name's like. So I promise by this was it Saturday we play next. By the next After Dark, we will have this layout adjusted so that way we can see everybody's names. I didn't have time to get to it today.
We're dumb. Okay, give us some time. Aiden, fix it.
Aiden.
Clip it.
I actually do. I am curious. Are the ratings on the Big 12 championship game on the Saturday morning like actually that bad? I feel like they're pretty good usually.
No, they're pretty good, but I think it's playing a game on Friday night feels more like serious than playing a midday conference championship game on Saturday.
I wonder if they do it Friday. It's a quick turnaround. If you can get Fowler and Herb Street, then
no, because they'll go to the SEC title game.
Yeah, they'll go to the SEC title game.
Fair.
The answer: would selling HF signs help with their NIL budget? No. No would. Yeah. So I think overall, I think that's the right move because again, Brett Yormark has made a point in general to put the Big 12 on TV in situations where there's like nothing else going on, and Friday night you can be like pretty much the only game going on, are the only game that really matters going on that people are going to watch. Whereas Saturday, they're like, people are like more focused on like the Big Ten or the SEC title game that's that night and just do an ACC and all that. Doing a rebrand to create a shrine of the stash.
I already have one. I just have to swivel my camera around. But
Lance Armstrong's left nut, his profile picture is anal bead tug of war champion.
Wait, what?
Take a look at that shirt.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. You think that guy actually owns that shirt, or is it just his?
Order 10 right now. I'll take one, maybe
I'd take
5.
one. Oh, I would take one easy. Yeah, I'd wear it on the stream.
Yeah.
wait, take what? A shirt or oh, never mind.
Yes.
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 For the Cyclones, I'd do anything. No.
No, you just say
Clip
in the name of the Cyclones.
In the name of the Cyclones.
Levi, what are you doing? It's for the clones. Is
It's
it
for the
does it
clones.
any bearing on anything?
My wife will have so many questions, but also she'll be like, you know what? She'll like see what's happening and be like, I don't even want to get involved, and she'll just walk away. She'll be like, he's just doing some weird shit for the Cyclones again.
You know, it's off the rails as this usually gets. I keep thinking in my head, we need to start adding into the maybe get some live callers in on this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, funny you should say that because there might be someone calling in Thursday night for the next show. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I didn't like-
what time are you guys on? 7 o'clock tomorrow night
7 o'clock Thursday.
Thursday.
or Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Night.
Today
Yeah.
is Tuesday.
Yeah, today is Tuesday. Yeah. So yeah, check out. So on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, you get Sean, Tom, and Nate Schuster, and apparently a special guest talking D-ball on Thursday.
Are we teasing this? Are we teasing this? What do you got?
Like do you got a name? Like, can we like be like they're coming?
This isn't the
Go ahead.
Manti
Go ahead,
Te'o
Tom.
situation, is it?
Go ahead, Tom. Work your way around this.
So he's calling in from Florida. Kind of a big deal. It's Sean from the phone because he can't be on because of a work trip.
Actually, this is Riley from Humboldt, and I think that PB&J Otzelberger needs to go. 2 losses in the Big 12. Are you serious?
If we're down in Florida, I wonder if you can find Fanboat Donnie. You guys remember Fanboat
Search for
Donnie?
Donnie. The search for Donnie.
Jackson wants to know if it's Rocco Becht from Florida.
Do it. Bring him on the show. See what happens. Oh man.
All right, so we should probably get back on this basketball game.
Yeah. Anyways, basketball. Yeah. Who they got on Saturday?
At Oklahoma State.
Yep.
I don't love that.
I don't love that either.
It was a good performance today, but it was at home with a somewhat angry crowd. It was going to be a bounce back, but now do it on the road. Do it against a team that was kind of with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
They're playing TCU right now. I want to see what the score is.
What's the score of that game? So I'm still worried about this game because Oklahoma State like played us like decently well at home. And I mean, we played well and killed maybe a bubble team right now. Right now, at the season ended today, UCF's probably a bubble team. And they killed them. So I guess the question then is, how does that translate into Oklahoma State on Saturday? Obviously, it's harder to beat a team a second time, but and on the road. Now, Gallagher Ibe Arena is not the Gallagher Ibe Arena of old, where it was like a legit like fortress. at home.
But we still tend to like not play well there.
Right, but we don't typically play all that well in Stillwater for the most part. So I guess the question is
It's so close up.
that's so funny.
Oh my god.
How does that make you feel?
I don't even know. Good, positive. Love the watchers. Love the viewers.
I love that it's Lance Armstrong's left nut, and that's and
Oklahoma
just, like,
State's up
Justin
59-53
mustache.
on TCU.
Yeah, I would appreciate if Oklahoma State won.
Yeah,
You'd appreciate it, would you?
I would.
Would
I
you?
let's call him and let him know. Be like, hey, Tom would like you to win this game.
Actually, I mean, if this team plays with like 3/4 the effort that they did tonight, then they'll win on Saturday. Like we're at the point of the season where like we are who we are. So like if we're going to see the effort intensity, it's the only thing that Odds talked about in practice. This week, his answer to solving the free throw issues of the week was inspiring confidence as you step up to the line. Seriously. He's like, if we're playing with confidence and intensity, he's like, oh, the free throws will take care of itself, and so will the half court, which that was an interesting comment.
Well, we were
like what 10 to 16 or something.
we were 57% from the line,
Not
so
good.
we were worse than Saturday.
That's
Inspiring confidence
it's
there.
not good.
Yeah,
The problem
guys.
is the guys that are getting to the line are your bad free throw shooters. Like Milan doesn't get to the line.
I will say, and I'm going to trash the chat for a minute here. And Tom brought this up on in our Slack on Saturday, but
Get 'em.
we
Get 'em.
talked a couple weeks ago when I was riding the potato internet out in South Dakota about the free throws, how they were a little bit of an issue, and we got dragged for it here. And 57% from the line is not great, folks.
It's poopy.
And we were 60% on Saturday. I don't know what we were at Kansas, but I can't imagine it was very much better. So if these guys are playing in close games, which they will, and they have, you got to hit more than 57. That's got to be up to 70 plus.
I
No ifs,
said
ands, or
it.
buts.
What's Tame at the line right now?
I
He's
said
he's
it
like-
and I tweeted it out. I said it on Offensively Offensive that we, in the last AP poll that was released, not the new one that came out, we were the second worst free throw percentage from our starting two guards in the entire AP poll, only behind Duke. Torre was at 75% before this game. Lipsy was at 69.
Nice.
Duke has a guard, Sar, who's at 50%, and then Caleb Foster's at 59. Sar only plays 20 minutes a game, but still, at that old AP poll, out of 25 teams, I guess, 24 with Iowa State, but they were the second worst with your 1 and 2 guard free throw percentage. Like, that's kind of crazy.
So Milan shooting 87.5. Great.
Good.
Killian Torres at 676. Not bad. Josh Jefferson's 74%. Fine for his that's fine. You'd like it to be higher, but it's fine. Like that's not like debilitating. Nate Heise is at 71. He doesn't take a lot of shots. He doesn't take a lot of free throws, so it's kind of whatever.
He's probably 7 of 10 or whatever.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Something like
Taman Lipsy, 69%.
Not good.
That's not good. Not good at all. Jamarian Bateman.
Grok, is that good? Grok, is that good?
Jamarian Bateman, 69%. Grant, he doesn't even attempt a free throw a game, so it's low. He essentially attempts free throws at the same rate as Nate Heise, which is nothing. Then you've got Plata, 59%. Dominic Nelson, 57%. And then where was who did I miss? There's one more.
Have you said Torre?
Blake Buchanan, 43%.
Yeah.
43%.
What's his actual splits? How many has he made and attempted?
Total number made and attempted. He's these are per game. Let's see, hold on. Free throws attempted and made. He's 17 of 39, which is like enough volume to be
saying that out loud makes it sound way worse.
So Joshua Jefferson is 85 of 115. Killian Torrey is 34 of 45. Taman Lipsy's 31 of 45. Dominic Nelson's 25 of 44.
Sean, do you have a disdain for Nate Heise?
No. His free throw percentage should be higher though. Therefore, he's a failure in my book.
If you're going to be a glue guy, you got to have a good free throw percentage.
Yeah,
And a
just
good
go
GPA.
back to the Cincy game because like Jefferson was 8 of 10, and that's fine.
Austin says, for those who are going to be listening to this later, Sean doesn't like Nate Heise because he smashed his girl.
This is a great point. Currently, Milan Momcilovic is shooting about 10% higher from 3-point than Blake Buchanan is from the free throw line. So,
Is that a good stat or bad stat?
Someone say that's it's yes. It is a stat that I do and don't love.
I need AI. Is that good?
It's half good. It's a very much
Elon.
glass is half full or half. It's just half.
Elon.
The glass is half.
Oh, okay. So I have a theory, by the way. Quick subject change. Did you get so obviously Nelson didn't play tonight.
Right.
Sounds like he was out.
He was hurt
with a concussion. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so he was out.
Concussion.
What if we're in which is by the way hilarious thinking about someone getting a concussion in practice? That must have been awesome. What if we're in a reverse Caleb Love situation here with Nelson as the sacrificial lamb?
They just
Describe
hit
a
him in the
reverse
head
Caleb
with
Nelson.
stuff. What?
He gets
Wait,
hit.
are you suggesting fixing Dominic Nelson by just having him give concussions?
You said it.
It's kind
Listen, you said it. You suggested. I clarified it. I said it could be a situation like that, and then you said, "What if we kept giving it to him?" Well, Tom is the one that suggested just to keep
I
bonking
just
him.
imagine
Tom's
there's like a.
do we bonk Dominic Nelson to make him better?
I just imagine there's like this 5-minute segment at like the end of defensive drills. We're like, okay, guys, grab the paddles, go hit Dom on the head 2 times, get back out here. Like, oh, it'd just be so funny.
What is
Not that I
really
want that
wild though?
happening, but we are 1-0 with him as a concussion. So
What's really wild though is the rate at which Dominic
Analytics.
Nelson gets to the free throw line though. So listen, Killian Toure has 45 attempts in 487 minutes. And then Tamin Lipsey has 45 attempts in 455 minutes. Killian Toure has played 32 more minutes than Tamin Lipsey this year. Dominic Nelson has 44 attempts in 165 minutes. He is getting a free throw attempt every 4 minutes he plays.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's at a stunning rate to the free throw.
well, it's because he drives to the basket.
Right. I mean, that's what he does. Like all he does is just goes, puts his head down and dribbles into a double team. Just flat out and just says,
really.
do not put that fucking comment on the screen. We're not doing that. I'm not trying to get.
No, I'm saying really to you. You just went Gary Dolphin on this podcast, dude.
Oh, well, that's not what Tom and I were laughing at the same thing.
Well, I know, but
no, we're not. Do not put that on we're not putting it on the screen. Anyways, but like, so Dominic Nelson gets to the rate at a stunning rate when he's actually in.
So, anyways, Dominic Nelson.
Yeah, Dominic Nelson. But he's only making 57% of his free throws on 46 attempts, which is way too many attempts to be shooting that low of a percentage.
He's a weapon that literally like you drop the bomb and it doesn't go off. Like that. You know what I mean? Like, no, seriously.
He's the same way. He's a weapon in the same way like a blind horse running through the end of the stable is a weapon.
Yeah, but he's quicker than everyone, right? But he's blind.
Yeah.
he's like the horse off of Family Guy.
Aiden, club it, please. Thank you.
Dominic Nelson is just Cam Scadaboo if you just took Cam Scadaboo and put him on a basketball court and just figured out what happened. Yeah. Just eating crayons and getting fouled and going to the free throw line.
I mean, I could think of worse things to be doing, I guess,
I mean, there's worse things, yeah, but like,
yeah, you could be a murderer or something.
well, that's right. Lance Armstrong is one of those horses don't exist conspiracy theorists. I forgot about that.
Shout out Lance Armstrong's left nut for another $5. He's up to like 15 tonight. Shout out him.
Shout out, chat.
Shout out.
Aiden,
Take a chat.
clip that.
Tom, I have a question for you. What'd you think of the Mulder minute?
Did you see that wingspan? See that deflection? That's gonna be framed up here any day. I mean, it was fine. He was hustling. I think somebody said in the Slack like he was hustling very well. Give Buchanan like a couple breaks on the bench. Like that's really all I got. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he like I think we've talked about it on one of these things that at some point this season he's gonna be roped into being used a lot more. No pun intended on the horse stuff, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, be forced into action to play basketball. So let's just, I don't know. I think we just need to get some more guys in rotation here a little bit just to kind of stem the tide a little bit going into the season here. And Bateman getting more minutes, he was up to freaking 18 tonight. So that's good. Let's see more out of
12
that.
points.
Yeah, 12 points, shooting the rock really good.
Yeah.
Really
So
good at cutting too.
Making hustle plays, yep, getting cuts. I mean, he's just all over the place, it felt like when he was playing. But yeah, I mean, Mulder's going to have to be used a lot more. I shouldn't say a lot more, but in more cases this year. We haven't seen the last of them. Hopefully we haven't seen the last of them, because the fresher these guys are, and it's hard, and especially like Taman too, which is why they're rotating them out a lot. But I think we just need to keep doing that for a lot of different guys too.
I thought Plata was a good contributor tonight as well.
Mhm.
I was going to
Much better.
that.
The bigs look good. All of them.
Their passing, like the vision and the passing together are great. Sometimes their passing's off, but the vision's always there. Plata had one off the dribble, and it was a great pass. I mean, if he plays like that in late in the season in the Big 12 tournament and the NCAA tournament, like as a backup big, just like 8 to 12 minutes, like that's great. That's all you need.
Yeah, he's had frustrating moments this year just as he's learning to go, but he just needs more repetition, more game time, and just continue to work at it. It's not like he's completely useless, right? So he just needs to keep with it, and I think eventually he's, by the end of the year, he's going to be, he played 12 minutes tonight. If we can get that to 15, 16 a game, perfect.
Plata, my issue with Plata right now is that he's basically averaging a turnover or 2 per game. It's like, if you're going to be out there as a role player, like net neutral at your lowest. That's always my thought process with those guys.
Yeah.
Like, I think he had 2 tonight, and then he's averaging. I'm looking at his last 5, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. So he's going to get his pocket picked a few times in lane just because he's so much taller. And if you're going to catch it and bring it down, like that's getting swiped pretty much every single time. But he'll get better.
Mm-hmm. Kyle here is a man after my own heart. I can't just enjoy great wins. I need to nitpick something. The gap between the student section and court really bothered me tonight. Couldn't agree with you more on that, but like I disagree. I relate to on a molecular level it's a great win, but I gotta nitpick something, and like I gotta be pissed about something that happened.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm not going off on a thing. I'm just like
Jefferson.
Yeah,
he was good tonight. He was good. I have nothing to complain about with Joshua Jefferson. I mean, like the only thing maybe you complain about is just the free throws, and is be like this. The free throws are just a disaster, but maybe that's just kind of what it is at this point. So I even can't. It was a good game when I really couldn't find anything to even get on like Joshua Jefferson about as far as like turnovers in the lane or anything like that. Did he even have a turnover? He didn't for a long time tonight.
He didn't finish with one.
Did not finish. See, there you go. If he eliminates the turnovers, and the nice thing too is they didn't, for the most part, they really didn't ask him to be like the primary ball handler a lot of possessions.
Probably what it should be regardless.
Like it's
he also, a lot of his turnovers come early in the game. And I think that really spreads throughout, because then he stops making those mistakes, but we see it at the beginning. He has 2 or 3 right away. But as I mentioned before, we had 3 straight plays to start the game run through Milan. And now we only shot one of them and it went in, but we had 3 straight. And then Jefferson had 1 in transition. And then we had an offensive rebound. So that was 0 pressure on Jefferson to make a play, to be aggressive on his own, where that dribble gets a little higher and then the guards come and swipe it away. Like, that's what you need right there. No turnovers early. And maybe there's a little recipe here that turnovers aren't going to happen, or maybe a few happen because not a ton happened at the beginning.
Well, and Jefferson was allowed, like he allowed himself to kind of get into the flow of the game and let, like I said, let it come to him, because when you run those first few plays for Milan, then they're not starting with like they did against Kansas and Cincinnati, where it's basically just Joshua Jefferson take the ball at the floor and do something. Like they ran sets specifically to get Milan shots, which I think that was the right way to get things started, just like you said, and it helped. I mean, one, because at this point, I am shocked when a Milan Momcilovic jumper doesn't go in. Like, you're like, huh, unusual. Yep. And I mean, and literally you should be like, statistically, it is more likely to go in than not. So, when you can get those dialed up and immediately set the tone is like, okay, you need to be like, Milan Momcilovic has to be the focus on defense. Basically, he needs to be your gravity point, where all of a sudden when guys are moving around, they're running those motion sets, that you got to keep an eye out for Milan Momcilovic first. And when you're doing that, then Joshua Jefferson has more space to drive, more space to cut, more space to play make, and he's not just trying to just make something happen. Like the Joshua do something offense just kind of sucks. So, and that's not an indictment on Joshua Jefferson, but it's just that offense just sucks. It just doesn't work.
Sounds like it might be an indictment on Joshua Jefferson.
Listen, the Milan thing, it's gravitational pull, right? Like you see it in the NBA with the really good shooters, right? You have to know where he is at all time, and everything revolves around him.
Just like Steph for Golden State Warriors at the peak of his powers. Yeah.
Right. And I also just want to point out too that Milan is, someone in the chat said this, Milan's shooting percentage from three is better than Buchanan's free throw percentage, which is a hilarious stat for two very separate reasons.
Yeah.
I think the broadcast, whether it's CBS Today, ESPN, Fox, whatever, they always say the TJ quote of, hey, like TJ wants Milan shoot 10 threes a game. And it's like every coach says that about every shooter they have. Nah, it's actually real with Milan. Like he shot 8 today and he shot 50% from deep. Mm-hmm. And you just need him to take that many because even if he misses, guess what? It opens up the floor for the very next possession.
Yeah.
I'm positive every single person that has put a microphone in front of their face this year, especially in non-conference, said, well, Milan's not going to shoot 50% from three the rest of the year.
And here we are.
And
here we are on January 20th, and he's still at 54% and climbing. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's not sustainable, but it is, right? But he's doing it. So,
well, yeah, it's not sustainable. But we're 19 games into the season, and we're over halfway into the season, and
it's my favorite thing about you talk about football and people like sustaining turnovers or XYZ, and then like basketball doing this, that, and like when somebody's like that good at something, they always like, oh, that's not sustainable. It's like, well, it might just be, you son of a bitch.
He's doing it. What'd you guys think of Torrey tonight?
Much better.
Yeah.
And he needs those games.
He went 2 of 4 from 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, he needed a use or a Central Florida type of team to kind of snap back into rhythm, because some of those, these last couple of games where the defensive paralysis of the opponent was a little bit greater than what Central Florida has. He just needed some confidence boosting moments, and then hopefully that could carry over into Stillwater on Saturday, because he did play well on the road, at Purdue. So you need that type of performance from him. Obviously, he was forced into that a little bit more in Purdue with Taman out, Taman was back. That was so long ago. Anyways, doesn't matter. Torrey's getting better. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, it's when the ball's not sticking to his hands, because he's still he's solid on offense. He's not great by any means. Taman, who still isn't getting that percentage up from deep or just from the floor in general. So when Taman is constantly moving, when he's constantly swinging the ball, that just helps everybody else a lot more. It helps Taman when he's struggling from the floor. It helps with the spacing. So he had a great game today. I love when he back cuts, because is he going to go 2 or 4 from 3 every game? No, he's not. But when he's back cutting, when he's moving, it opens for everybody else.
I see a comment here. It says CW talks too much about Milan reverting to the mean. How bad did we have to shoot to drop to 40%? At some point you would assume that Milan probably drops back, but for the raw math involved with that, Milan would have to miss. Milan could go 0 for his next 47 and be above 40% still.
Seems good.
He can miss his next 47 3-point attempts and still be above 40% for the season. So that's your math.
That's a lot of missed shots.
And he could right now he could miss his next 11 and still be above 50%. So that tells you where Milan Momcilovic is at, which is, I'm not sure what the single season record for for qualifying 3-point percentage is. I'm going to look this up. But he's got to be closing in on it, I would imagine, or on pace for it.
For Iowa State or
no, for college basketball.
Yeah, they showed a graphic. It was since 1992, and he had the highest percentage. I think number 2 is Travis Ford, but I don't remember what his stat was.
I'm gonna find this out.
Shout out Travis Ford, or not.
Travis Ford. Interesting. Where did he play? Actually, where did he play at?
Kentucky with Patino, I want to say.
Oh, that sounds right. So,
or is it right?
It is
Cool.
right.
So I'm sure. So since 2000, I'm just looking on Sports Reference right here. Now this could be, so it's minimum 2.5 attempts a game. Micah Mason for Duquesne shot 56% in 2013. Marcus Howard shot 55% for Marquette. Nick Masterson for Kennesaw State shot 54%. Roosevelt Moore for Sam Houston. Then Travis Ford with 53% for Kentucky in 92. That's 2.5 attempts a game. So if you follow with that, Milan Momcilovic is currently at he's at 4 attempts. Or no, sorry, he's at 7.3 attempts a game. And he's shooting
Should be more.
54%.
It should be more.
It's
Should be more.
insane. It's
Also,
insane.
I would stop if I were these other teams. I would stop long closing on him and make him shoot it the first time because the side step dribble he's got to be shooting 90% on that.
Oh, it's an outrageous number.
Which isn't an easy shot, especially when you're 6'7", 6'8". Like he makes it look so easy.
TCU is up 2
So,
on
the
Oklahoma
record-
State right now with 6 seconds left.
Micah Mason's
And-
single season 3-point record came on 4.6 attempts a game. So Milan is shooting basically an extra 3 attempts a game and is just a shade below that.
Texas Tech is ass blasting Baylor.
And
I
Rutgers is
hate
up by
TCU's
4
court.
against Iowa with 10 minutes left.
TCU's court sucks. I do not like to see that thing on TV. It is so bright. You have to recolor balance your TV. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Sean, you were there in person. Is it that bad in person?
Yeah, I go every time we go. I'll go again in a couple weeks. Honestly, in person, it's still horrific. The TV, the way that they balance it with the brightness, it is so much worse when you're watching it through the screen. Like the
it's
TCU court
awful on TV.
Oh yeah, in person, it's not good, but you forget about it after a while. Your eyes adjust.
Just
to
watching
it.
it, yeah.
TV, it's like you're taking a ring light and just throwing it into your pupils. It's
horrible.
John says he made a mention about the Big 12 court. What the hell?
Yeah,
Big 12 court. Is it worse than the Big 12 court or better?
Well, the Big 12 court's darker.
Yes,
so
it's
I
not the
didn't
same,
mind the
like,
Big 12 court. I didn't mind it. I went there
No,
last year
the
for
Big
the
12
BYU
court is
game.
like it's more of a shade of white, but it's not as bright as TCU's court.
Sean, Austin wants to know if you're happy.
You know what, Austin? 30-point wins do make me happy, but I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah. The chat looks out for us here.
TCU won.
It's TCU won. Okay. So Oklahoma State's coming in off of a loss at home on Saturday. What was the score of that game?
67-65.
Oh, Oklahoma State led by 7 with 2 minutes left and choked it.
Oof.
That's not
TCU's
easy.
job.
Nah, great. That's not
So
great.
that's not good. So if they had just lost and be like, now we're motivated, but choking it away with 2 minutes left, that's a confidence killer, I would think. Like, I think that would bode well for Iowa State going into Saturday.
I don't remember who it was, but Oklahoma State was their second or third best player was out against us when we played them in Hilton.
Yes.
It's true.
I wonder if they're back. Was
yes.
it Roy?
He has played.
No, Roy played.
Roy
Roy
played.
did.
He has played every game since then. It is
Victorious Miller, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's who it
Yep,
was.
he's
Yeah.
played every game since, or at least the last 3.
Has he been good?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you off guard there.
How could you put me on the spot like that?
Yeah, he scored 14 and 9 since coming back. I don't know what he had tonight. Only 5 points tonight.
So if you keep subtracting, 5, 4, and then 3 points off, you should only have 2 points against us on Saturday. Just mathematically,
He had 0 last time.
he did. Andrew says he likes TCU's court. You're wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong. Wrong.
Austin, are you watching from the shower tonight?
Oh,
The chat
did
wants to
Miami,
know.
Ohio end up beating Kent State?
They sure did.
They did.
They
Did it go
They
to
sure
overtime?
Did. Sure did in overtime. Yep. Mhm.
Wow.
They were what, down 4 with 56 seconds left.
Team of
Yep.
Destiny.
Figured out and kept her alive.
Yep.
Oh,
They won
there goes our
107,
2 seed.
101.
What? So theoretically, let's say Miami, Ohio does go undefeated. What's their seed?
4.
I was gonna say a 4 seed.
4. That seems right.
Well,
That's
what year
Matthias
was
bracketology
what-
right there, folks.
Wait. What year was Wichita State undefeated?
2014.
Didn't Wichita State have some non-con wins though? Because usually
Yeah.
Wichita State had some non-con games.
So Miami's best non-con is probably Old Dominion. They won by 15.
But also,
maybe Wright State.
but back then the Valley was also like a lot better than what the MAC is right now.
I'm looking up that Wichita State team right now.
That was back when the Valley was like legit pretty, like maybe the best mid-major conference.
Man, they lost by 2 to Kentucky in the second round. Yeah, they were 1 seed.
They won at Tulsa, and then they beat BYU and DePaul at neutral courts. That's the BYU team that Iowa State beat with the Melvin Edgem picture of him.
That's what
flipping off the
Wichita State
fans.
did.
Yeah, they beat that
Yeah.
BYU team.
Oh,
and they also
did
won
they-
at St. Louis. St. Louis was a 5 seed that year. So that's another
Was
good
that
one.
Was that the BYU team that had like what's his name, Hawes on it?
Well, timeout. They also beat Tennessee and they won at Alabama.
Yeah, say
so that
Wichita State.
team-
Wichita State
Pre-
played people. Yeah, Wichita
Yeah.
State played people. They were the Gonzaga of their time.
That Alabama team was dog shit.
No.
But the Tennessee team.
Tennessee
Did
that
made
Tennessee
the Sweet
team
16
have-
that year. They had Jason
There
you go.
Richardson.
Here you go.
Am I
Here you go.
when did fucking
That Wichita State team was 6 on Ken Palm. Miami
Yeah.
is 90th.
Yeah.
They are not.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
That's not even
user
fair. I agree.
22-67.
Yeah, agreed.
when did like Chris Lofton play at Tennessee?
Late 2000s, early 2010s.
Let's find out. Chris Lofton, because actually it was probably old enough because I remember him being on an NCAA March Madness game. Those
I
ended in
stand
2010.
by it. Miami will, if they go undefeated, will be a 4th seed. Aiden Clippett.
Including
He played for Tennessee until 2008. Okay, sure. Chris Lofton, man, that's a pull.
Is Miami actually 90? Do I
Good
have
shit.
that?
Is Miami really only 90 on Ken Palm? I mean,
No.
I know the MAC is horrible at basketball, but
A little Maction.
I mean, when was the last time the MAC produced like a half reasonably competent basketball team?
So I'm trying to think. UMass is somehow in the MAC. I found that out like a couple
Oh,
weeks
yeah,
ago.
UMass basketball is a MAC
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
It's weird.
They are actually 91st on Ken Palm. Says
Oh,
user
yeah, yes, they are.
2267.
Huh.
Oh, Ohio beat Virginia in 2021. That's probably the best the MAC team's done in the tournament. That's when they had Mark Sears before he
is also
transferred to
at
Bama.
Ohio, according.
Oh, yeah, they got Pav. Forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Miami Ohio goes undefeated, give them like a 4 seed or something like that. Just reward, like you should reward them. They went undefeated.
For sure.
I don't think
I
you
think
need
they-
like I think once you get above a 4 seed, you got to be talking about like these are teams that can like make like a Final Four run type of thing. Like
Put them
which-
as a 4 seed, as we're the 1 seed in that region. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that. Let's
Yeah.
do that. That'd be pretty
Please do
sick.
that. Yeah, that'd be super. That'd be super awesome. I don't know if Miami like Ohio. I don't know if Miami Ohio like does anything particularly well, but I don't know if they can shoot it or something.
They shoot the ball really well. Yeah, 13.
Do they?
and three,
Do they
fourth and
rebound?
two.
Because rebounding is a great way for a mid-major to spark up in the tournament. Rebounding and shooting.
defensively rebound, they're good. Offensive rebound percentage is not good. So
Mm.
they're shooting get back.
John, are you wanting less obscure sports trivia?
Hey, we're just
Yeah.
trying to break down the
Is it-
remaining undefeated team. Get with
God
it.
forbid some dudes talk some ball.
If you're a mid-major that's going to win in the tournament, you either need to have Jimmer Fredette or you need to have Kenneth Farid or some version of that.
Kyle O'Quinn. There you go.
Kylo Quinn. Yeah. You need to have something like that. Steph Curry. Oh,
CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum. Actually, that Lehigh team played and lost at Hilton Coliseum that year.
Yeah, that's a good trivia question. I think I knew that at one point, forgot it, and you just reminded me.
Yeah, I was at that game. I'm old balls. I watched
Well,
CJ McCollum play in college.
Well, I was at Florida A&M, so take that.
No,
Okay.
I'll keep my Lehigh. You can have your Florida A&M. That's some bullshit.
No, who'd we lose to? Lindell's year, Wayington.
That was
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was thinking of. A&M was the New Year's Eve game. I
was
sat and watched.
did-
Halliburton didn't play, so
I don't know if we ever really lost any big games because I was 2010 to winter of 2014. So my college years were all Hoiberg. Even year one Hoiberg, they were competitive in most games. They didn't really lose any bad games under Hoiberg. That was one thing, is that Hoiberg's teams never really like lost any like inexplicable games against bad teams.
We just forgetting UAB or
It was a tournament game. I mean, it was a tournament game at least.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. No, Tom, you don't get to say that. You brought up UAB today, so fuck you, Tom. Fuck you, Matthias.
It was a fair point. I do like the conversation was Naslung and his clutchness. He's a very clutch player. I would agree.
Yeah.
But it's fair to mention in that conversation that he had a pretty fair open 3-point jump shot and he missed it against UAB.
And yet here we are. And fuck you for bringing up that game.
Yeah.
So Levi, you
Bad
okay?
vibes.
So you missed McDermott. That was the last year of bracket.
Yeah, so
Okay,
2010,
20
2011 was my first year in college. So that was the first year of Flayberg.
Lost to UNI, lost to Cal. I mean, there's a lot of red on this.
They
if you go back and
didn't
look
win a
at it.
lot
They
of
were not
games.
good.
hey,
They weren't-
stop
they weren't
fucking
great,
looking
but-
at that, Sean.
But like they also
Ah!
that was year. I mean, that team was a bunch of tryhards. That was Deontay Garrett. That was Jake Anderson, Marcus Gilstrap.
Well, they didn't try hard enough.
This was Garrett, Darian Anderson, Edgem, Christofferson, Vanderbeeken, Godfrey, Boo Boo Palo,
Was
Jordan Rayleigh.
Gilstrap not on that team?
Shout out Jordan Rayleigh.
Gilstrap wasn't on that team.
No.
He must have been gone already. But like Jake Anderson is one of like the most like underrated like building Cyclones. Jake Anderson was like the Joel Lanning of that era of, I would say, basketball. Just a guy that just comes in and just does stuff. He wasn't the star player, but was crucial to getting that thing turned around. Yeah.
So my years were just all TJ, obviously, but the worst loss was the senior night in 2022. We scored 36 total points against Oklahoma State. 36.
Yeah, we let the God, oh my God, I should have
Jesus.
I should have fucking struck.
Somebody call 911.
No, we let the Letters hang after good wins, and this was a good win. Yeah, no, because
I will agree, Mr. All Gas No Breakfast. That is nasty work.
Horrible.
Shout out last year when that didn't happen, but we did have a 10 o'clock tip in Arizona as well. That really sucked.
Shut up.
When that game got over, well, it was like
Shut
1
up.
a.m. Oh my God, that game sucked.
I'm gonna write a full book about that stupid game. About that whole trip. It was so fun until it wasn't.
Actually, one of the games I remember, one of the games I really remember from my time in college, there's like two non-con games. One was the Arkansas game, with Bryce Jones with that fast break dunk, and then the Michigan game. I got to sit next. I was sitting.
Fuck McGarry.
I was sitting right next to him. I was sitting in that corner like 4 feet away from Mitch McGarry on that dumb fucking exercise bike, and I was heckling him the whole fucking game. It was awesome. That game and the Arkansas game were I vividly remember those two. Those were fun.
This is a weird poll. I think Bryce Jones didn't miss a shot that game, if I remember correctly.
That could be correct.
I think he didn't miss because he went crazy. Let me see. We have the technology here. Yes. 4 for 4 from 2, 4 for 4 from 3.
Like, let's say he had like 18-ish points, something like that.
He had 27.
Okay. 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, give him some credit, dude.
He had an offensive rating of 200. I don't think I've ever seen one that high.
That's cooking. That's a good game by Bryce.
You know, we always talk about a player we want on these TJ teams. I'm taking Arkansas, Bryce John Jones.
Specifically
Going forward.
Arkansas,
Yep.
Bryce.
Yep. That's who I
Joke's
want.
on you. You can do that. I'm taking TCU Melvin Edgem. So fuck you.
You know, I changed
true.
manager. Anthony Booker, solid. Can't go wrong.
I'm going to take specifically Ohio State in the tournament. Anthony Booker crying on the bench at the end of the game.
Wow.
Good choice. Good choice.
He's just going to be, that's going to be the guy at the end of my bench. That's who you add to this TJ team. Just one guy that's just really emotional.
If there was a player on this year's team to look like Booker in that moment, if we had a shot like that happen to us, who do you think it would be? The worst one, I don't think it'd be Taman, but if it was Taman, if it was
Taman
over to the bench and
I
Taman
would
was
not
like
be able to-
fouled out or hurt and he's over there crying,
I would not be able to handle that. That would honestly, that would be the same to me as seeing like Bo Freeler like break his fucking leg in the Pop-Tarts Bowl and get carried off the field. Like that's like that kind of like, oh my God.
Really had to take it there, didn't you?
I'm sorry. I this is
We're talking about one guy just crying because they lost the game, but your guy just dead.
Remember when his legs snapped and he died?
That was sad. Watching Bo Freeler get carried off the field in his last ever game in the Pop-Tart Bowl was depressing.
Start figuring gates. All right, but one quick thing back to the Arkansas game. Which Iowa State transfer was on that team and played 2 minutes?
Nick Weiler-Babb.
Bang!
I would say Nick. Yes, well, because Nick Weiler-Babb was he on the Arkansas team?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were asking like which Iowa State transfer was playing for Iowa State that game. I was like,
No,
I don't know, the half
right.
the fucking team. But like,
Who on Iowa State was playing for Iowa State? Oh, there's like 12 guys.
wait,
All
I
of
thought you were
them.
asking like
Name
which.
all of them?
I thought you were asking like which Iowa State player was a transfer on that team. I was like the whole goddamn thing.
Oh, Nick Weiler.
There he is.
Here,
Maybe like
Yeah.
this summer, I'm gonna do.
Nick
I wanna
Weiler-Babb's
do-
in the chat.
I want to do like a little like long form video essay on Iowa State and how that 2011 2012 team with Royce White like and all those transfers. I want to do like a video essay on how that whole like those 2 years, especially with Will Clyburn and Torrey Lucius and Carson Allen and all that, on how that like fundamentally changed the landscape of college athletics, because that was the genesis moment for the transfer situation now. And I would be very like, I want to do a video essay on that, because like before that, like transfers happened, but not really, not much. And Fred Hoiberg was the first one to prove in any sport to prove that you could make a competitive team out of mostly transfers. And then from there on, everyone's like, well, if Iowa State can do it, maybe Kentucky can do it. Maybe Duke can do it. Maybe Marquette can do it, whoever. And then from there, once you had all these teams trying to build through the transfer portal, then it was, now we need to get rid of the transfer rules. And now domino, here we are, and everything's fucked.
Can we talk about that 2012 and then the 2013 teams for a second? Because I don't remember quite remember how they did resumes back then. But that 2012 team got screwed with the number 1 overall seed with Kentucky. Now, screwed is a relative term. They're an 8 seed. But the 9 seed they played was Jim Calhoun's last year coaching, Andre Drummond, Jeremy Lamb, Shabazz as a freshman, and they whooped them. And then 2013, again, both these teams won like a tournament game. Like it's still a good season with them. But like 2013, again, not screwed.
No,
It's a
11,
very
11
nice
12,
regional.
11, 12 was the UConn then Kentucky thing.
Yeah. And then
12,
13
13 was the
Ohio
Corey
State.
Lucius. Yeah, that was Ohio
Yeah.
State. That was Chris Babb, Corey Lucius.
And that one, like, you look back on it, and that was Wichita State's region. Now, obviously, like, they're at the upper. You had to win. But, like, Arizona beat the 3 seed that year. They were a 6 seed. Like, you were
Aaron Gordon, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Well, it might have been a year before, I think.
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
And it took Aaron Kraft, like, a 3-point jump shot off the dribble to beat you. And you would have been in the Sweet 16 against a 6 seed Arizona.
You would have beat Arizona. They would have beat Arizona. Like that team would have been in the Final Four had like a 29% 3-point shooter not drained a fucking pull-up 3 in George Yang's face.
Yeah, it was tough.
Solomon Hill.
Solomon Hill.
Solomon Hill.
Caleb.
Caleb.
I forgot about him.
Love.
Charkuski. That craft. Yeah. That
Speaking of terrible things that happen to basketball, how about Caleb Love?
Caleb Love.
Yeah, that's true. Is that whole bracket is like if you beat UAB, you are cruising to the Final Four. Like,
I think it was Elite Eight because Duke was the 1 seed in that.
so you're getting
With
to the Elite Eight,
Okafor?
like
Yeah.
no problem.
No, yeah, easy Elite Eight, and then it gets to the point of like
now you just gotta win a
K
game.
was pretty good that year. Now he's gonna make Okafor drop 20-20, but not 40-40. Like,
Right.
hey.
It's Jaleel Okafor. Oh man, what a name.
Yeah, we're getting in the weeds now.
Hang on, I gotta find it. It was 2016, right?
For what?
For
UAB?
UAB, yeah, it was
2015.
It was the 14-15 season because it was Fred's last season.
Whoops.
Can't believe fucking Fred Hoiberg left after.
I'm going to comment on somebody asked us about the new look wide right natty light. All we will say is good luck.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else more to say about that. Just okay.
Yeah, so fun fact, actually, Aaron Kraft did that shot against us, and then it was LaQuinton Ross, like their like 5th best player, hit basically the same shot against Arizona
Yeah,
to put them in the Elite Eight.
That Ohio State team is a bunch of frauds, man.
Could you imagine being in the NCAA tournament and like Taman Lipsy hits a shot like that, and then like Milan hits a shot like that to go to the Elite Eight? Like, oh my goodness.
All right, so I've got the bracket. So it was Iowa State, UAB, and then the winner of SMU, UCLA. So that SMU team was super, super good, and they were undervalued. That was when there was a goaltending call at the end of that game that pushed UCLA to win. So then it's UCLA versus UAB. Obviously, UCLA wins, and then Gonzaga is the 2 at the bottom, which that's when Gonzaga just threw Iowa around after Iowa beats Davidson. So UCLA plays Gonzaga wins. And then Duke is the 1 seed in that region in Houston. And then it's Duke versus Wisconsin. Duke ends up winning. So honestly, we were not going to beat Duke that year. But
then it raises the question: Elite
they got
Eight.
to the Elite Eight,
Does
though,
Fred stay with an Elite Eight? Who knows?
No.
I would argue that he.
Okay, I guess everybody knows, but me. Cool.
There's
Dumb, wrong.
There's nothing that could have happened that tournament to keep Fred here. Even if they literally won the national title, he was
again.
gone.
So I was in 7th grade, so obviously I was starstruck and like, why is he leaving? It doesn't make any sense. Did everybody else like, hey, we had a coach leave for the Bulls, it didn't work. What are you doing?
Yes.
Wait, what are you asking?
Just like, do you guys?
We were thinking it. Yes.
Yeah. Like,
Because
this literally happened.
we all know the ownership of Chicago sports teams is pretty fucked up. And if you want to take one that's even the most fucked up, it's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago White Sox because they're owned by the same person. Jerry Reinsdorf is a complete fucking idiot. So this is the same guy that him and his general manager didn't want Michael Jordan to come back for one more year. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah, I've heard they should make a documentary about that. I think that'd be interesting.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
About but specifically about the last season. They could
call it something.
That would never
catchy.
work.
They call it the final season. That's what it's done. Yeah.
The last season. That would be good.
That's $1 million idea there, Sean.
Yeah.
So let's be honest. Does anybody really care about the Chicago Fire? I do not.
I mean, like, well, the thing too is like, it was kind of like an open secret that Fred was like kind of using Iowa State as an audition for an NBA job. Like that was sort of an open secret. So like him leaving for the Bulls just kind of made too much sense especially because he played for the Bulls. You know, this is an open job. He had Derrick Rose at his disposal. Like, well, and the thing too is like at the time it like on paper it made sense because you had Derrick Rose. I think was it Luol Deng was still on that team and he was still decent.
It was a weird transition. It was that team and then it went to Rondo, D Wade, and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
those three with Fred Hoiberg is not fair.
Yeah,
those three on any team by themselves is fucking insane.
The Rajon Rondo led Fred Hoiberg team Bulls to the first round of the playoffs. They were cooking, and then Rondo
Celtics.
broke his finger, and it was
Celtics. Yeah.
blew up.
That was my favorite. That Rondo is one of my favorite athletes of all time. He was so good. He did
Playoff
whatever he
Rondo,
wanted.
man.
Yeah, he just bullied Isaiah Thomas in one of his.
Yeah,
best
he
seasons.
was dominating the Celtics. Like it was going to be over, and then he's out.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Playoff Rondo suddenly turned into like a good shooter, and like he was just like, that's just a good player.
And then everything blew up the next year.
Yeah.
In typical Bulls fashion. So, yeah.
And shocker, they are still blown up.
Yeah, it started off hot this year. Now they're not so hot.
They never unblew up.
I think they're back to 500 as of this evening.
Are they? Couldn't care less. Shout out to the
seventh pick in the draft every single year for all of eternity.
Yeah, it still doesn't work.
except for the one time where they like shot in the dark, got the number one pick, and got Derrick Rose.
R.I.P. to his knees.
Mm-hmm. Multiple times.
That's why I said knees.
Yeah, but well, then he like tore his meniscus in the other one again. Like so, like the one knee got tore in multiple places, multiple times.
Stop fucking talking about it, Levi.
Kyle Conradi's hit, game-winning field goals against Iowa the last 2 seasons. There's some joy for this podcast.
Oh,
We've
so
only been talking about
30-point win wasn't good enough for you?
I mean, I like 30-point wins, but like I also like game-winning field goals against Iowa. Speaking of, actually, you guys, I'm going to pull up. So for anybody that didn't see on social media today, one of our Discord patrons put together a college football 26 roster with all of the new transfers and the new freshmen that is available for download. And
what's our overall rating after
that? I haven't downloaded it myself. I haven't had a chance yet.
Don't tell us if you know.
I don't know.
Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why don't I know?
No, why? Oh, Tom, you're thinking it's going to be a 69.
Yeah, I don't like. I think we'll be 6 and 6, 7 and 5, whatever. But I don't like ratings wise. I don't think it'd be good.
So here's I'll zoom in on some of these pictures. So like here's the new players, but then he
Thom
Yeah, you can't even.
Tom.
That's what you get for being a fucking hater.
Fucking he's the guy off of fucking
Wilson. Wilson,
yeah,
He's
Home
like
Improvement.
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah. Then he
This.
actually.
Hey, there you go.
Howdy, neighbor.
There he is.
What are you guys doing?
He did that the nice gold helmet there. Got some custom uniforms in there. So yeah. So that's the instructions to that are in the college football 26 chat in our.
Are we sure
Discord.
Tom can even see that? Like he could barely
Probably not.
look
Yeah,
over
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
A little bit.
I also tweeted out the instructions earlier today from the CF After Dark account. So, but anyways, yeah, that's cool there. Oh, I need to get Tom. Oh God, it switched. Yeah, Tom, you've had your time on the left hand side.
I'm wide right.
Now you're just Sean.
And we got Sean and Turner.
I'm flipping you back. I don't like this. There we go.
Well, do we even have any more time? But we kind
I don't
of
know. Yeah, say
we've made this a impromptu stroll down memory lane type of podcast, which is totally fine. So what do we got tap the rest of the week here? We got the boys back on Thursday with a special guest from Florida. And then we'll be back on Saturday for the post game show as well. Yeah, not a whole lot to really dissect this evening. Iowa State really just straddled
Just a
Central Florida. And
good old fashioned ass beating.
was exactly what the doctor ordered.
I like watching Iowa State beat ass. It's great.
Hold the fucking phone here. Hold on, people. Let's look at this.
What?
I
What?
think. I
What?
think
That's all 4 of us combined into
Whoa!
That's kind of wild.
We look good. I'll be honest.
Dude,
Dude,
honestly, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. The hairdo may be a little different, but
I'm
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
the real question is here: would you bang yourself right here? Would you bang that one?
Would we bang the conglomerate of all 4 of us?
Yeah. I think that's the real question.
I mean,
We should open up a Tinder or a Hinge with this person
and
as
just
the
see what
profile picture.
happens.
Everyone
Now
gets to
that's
pick
something
one
right there.
prompt.
That's
And then
content
we can
right
stream
there.
and then we stream it and see if we can get
I'm
matches.
I'm
we can-
sorry for those of you who will listen to this tomorrow and not see exactly what we're saying. But
Yeah, you got to
that's
go
fine.
check the YouTube. You got to check this out.
Yeah, if you're watching audio only, I don't know how to help you here, but
Hey, Pewter fam, what did you use to create that?
I'm sure
I'm,
just
s-
some
I'm s-
sort of image
super
generator.
curious.
Yeah, some AI, I assume.
Well, yeah, I know AI, but
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, fortunately there's not a lot to nitpick in a game like this where they pretty much, I mean, they won every phase of the game you can think. I mean, what was the turnover margin? Like 22 to 19 to 4 or something like that. It was crazy. And they shot pretty well everywhere except the free throw line, which we can bitch about the free throw line, but kind of, we'll complain about it more when it starts affecting when it affects a game, but in a game like this where it doesn't matter, it's kind of
Oh,
it's gonna fall on deaf ears. I guess.
We might have another one.
That's so much worse. That's not better at all.
I mean,
Yeah,
the stash is kind of on point and Levi's hair, but the rest of me and Sean together.
I don't see
Yeah.
it at all.
The problem is that forehead's about half the size of what it needs to be if you put Matthias on this bitch.
Must have a mustache of the guy in the bottom left.
That has swipe left all over it.
Well, you didn't see the descriptions. You don't know what we like and dislike.
Yeah, give us a chance.
That's true. You got to give us a chance to put together
Or
a team.
catch.
Yeah, we got to give us a chance to put together a good dating
Do we get
profile.
Sean's height? I would appreciate.
Oh,
it.
definitely taking Sean's height.
Yeah, it's good.
Absolutely.
Sean, how tall are you for the people? I was gonna do it. Yeah, come on, man.
6'7". I'm 6'7".
Awful.
Wow.
Go to hell, both of you.
Sorry.
All right.
Yes, likes Cyclone Sports. Whoops.
Dislikes fucking
Hawks.
Hawks. I saw the video of Jimmy Rogers, talking, kind of addressing the team for the first time.
Yeah.
It was interesting to watch. Like it was
an adjustment.
It was an adjustment. Yeah, it was it was an adjustment because I didn't hear just a bunch of bullshit like coachisms. I mean, there was some in there, but like it wasn't just the most generic like I found this quote on a calendar wall in a truck stop in North Dakota type shit. Like this, like it felt like
Salina truck stop. You've seen
the
that?
Salina truck stop. Yeah. It's I don't know. It felt more genuine, I think. But I swear to God, if that guy says we need to win in the margins, I'm gonna scream.
What if he says "fuck the margins" like right away? Not that he doesn't care
Honestly,
about them, but
Whoa! What he does with the margins in the comfort of his own home
I
is
was gonna
his
say,
business.
yes.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, honestly, that would be a nice change than continually getting fucked by the margins. That would be nice.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
We've been fucked by margins a lot.
We've been
picturing his
getting-
wife. His wife just wearing something that just is silent. That's his margins.
Stop. No. That's no. Okay.
Save that for the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's a different website. Yeah, so I would like to not get our ass beat by the margins over and over again, and I didn't hear that fucking phrase from the coach. So that was nice. I appreciated that. That was the first time I heard him publicly speak and not drop an F-bomb, so that was jarring.
Austin just got out of the shower and we are still alive. Yes, we are.
That means you've been taking a shower for an hour and 15 minutes. It's insane.
He didn't take us to the shower with him this time. A little concerning.
He was
honestly.
tweeting from the shower the one time. Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
Yep.
On that case, since we did not really dissect this basketball game that much, and we appreciate you guys for joining in and listening to us ramble about stuff, but this is just kind of the way this thing goes. So, but we will be back after the game against Oklahoma State, and the Tom and Sean and Nate and the special guests that they have will be there on
Is there
Thursday
a
night.
special guest besides Nate, or is it just Nate calling in from Florida?
It's Sean calling in from Florida.
Oh, it's Sean calling in from Florida. Ah, got it.
Yep. 7 o'clock on Friday or
Yep.
Thursday.
Or Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. Well, got 2 shows left for this week. And hopefully we got a basketball win on Saturday for there. So, and then what's the upcoming schedule look like for us in basketball after Saturday? We don't play Monday night, do we?
No,
I don't think so. We play. So Saturday's Oklahoma State. Then we don't play till Thursday against Colorado,
That's dumb.
and then Sunday at K-State.
And then not again till like Friday or something like that, right?
A little interesting right there.
Yeah, Colorado K-State. That's a good back-to-back of total dog shit basketball teams. So,
Well, in that case, Monday the nightcap will be back then. So away we go. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow all Cycle Fanatic social media, the CF After Dark Facebook and Twitter pages, and we will be back on Thursday night. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. And how do I end this? Here we go. Oh shit.